Once upon a time, in a little village tucked between rolling green hills, there lived a humble shepherd named Eli. Now, Eli wasn't famous or rich or even particularly strong, but he was known for two things: his gentle heart and his unwavering faith in God. Every day, Eli wandered the fields, guiding his flock to green pastures and peaceful waters, humming songs of gratitude as the sun warmed his face. His life was simple, but Eli found real joy in the beauty all around him, and in the quiet, comforting presence of God. One evening, as the sun dipped low and the sky blazed gold, Eli settled beneath an ancient olive tree at the edge of the field. This was his favorite spot for reflection, a place where he listened to the stories told by the village elders, stories of miracles, love, and God's incredible power. As stars began to twinkle above, Eli remembered the tale of David, the shepherd boy who faced a giant with nothing but faith and a few stones. He wondered, could he ever be that brave? Could he trust God that much if danger came knocking? The very next morning, panic buzzed through the village. Someone had seen a wolf stalking near the fields, threatening the precious livestock. Fear spread like wildfire. Some villagers were too scared to even leave their homes, let alone protect their animals. But Eli, remembering David's courage, felt a spark of determination light up inside him. He stood before the crowd and said, "I'll face the wolf. With God's help, I can protect our flock." The villagers stared. "But Eli, you're just a shepherd. What can you do against a fierce wolf?" Eli smiled gently and replied, "If God was with David, then he will be with me. I am not alone." Inspired by his faith, a few villagers joined him, and together they came up with a plan. That night, as darkness settled over the fields, Eli and his friends gathered at the edge of the village, armed with sturdy staffs and a handful of stones. Just like David, they took their places, eyes scanning the shadows, hearts pounding. To calm their nerves, Eli softly shared stories from the Bible, reminders of God's faithfulness and protection. Suddenly, a rustling in the darkness. Eli's heart thundered as a pair of glowing eyes appeared, the wolf. It crept closer, hunger shining in its gaze. The villagers froze, but Eli stepped forward, gripping his staff. "We are not afraid, God is with us," he called out boldly. And something amazing happened. The wolf paused, startled by Eli's courage. Seizing the moment, Eli hurled a stone. It missed, but the noise spooked the wolf, sending it skittering back. The villagers gasped, but Eli didn't waver. "Stand firm," he urged. Together, they raised their voices, clashing their staffs and making a mighty ruckus. After a tense minute, the wolf turned tail and vanished into the night. Relief washed over everyone, and cheers erupted. Eli's faith had turned fear into bravery, and his courage inspired the whole village. From that day on, Eli became a living example of faith and courage. People gathered around him, soaking up his stories of hope, love, and trust in God. Eli still tended his flock each day, but now he also tended to the hearts of his friends, nurturing their faith with every word. As seasons passed and children grew, Eli's story became a cherished part of the village's legacy, a reminder that faith, even in the hands of the smallest and humblest, can conquer the greatest challenges. Just as David defeated Goliath, Eli's courage showed that true strength comes not from stones or staffs, but from the steady, quiet faith that lives within us. So the next time you face something that feels impossible, remember Eli, the shepherd under the olive tree, and the stories that shaped his heart. With faith, love, and a little courage, mountains can move, and even the fiercest wolves can be turned away.